No means no with Tuck It Away. They still tour Poland occasionally, but they're more careful with their vehicles and their vehicle insurance. Back to the tour bus for a moment. Few bands own their own tour buses. Most of them are rentals. They can be rolling toilets or they can be high-speed palaces. The better equipped the bus, the more expensive it is to rent. And you can get full home theaters and big bedrooms and showers and mood lighting and full kitchens and onboard recording facilities, whatever you'd like, as long as you're willing to pay. But these are still vehicles, and vehicles have accidents. On September 26, 1986, Metallica bass player Cliff Burton won a game of cards, and thus his choice of bunk that night on the bus. Shortly before 7 the following morning, the bus went into a skid and flipped over, throwing Cliff out of his bunk and through the window. The bus then rolled on top of him, and he was killed. The Irish band Ash was involved in a middle-of-the-night bus crash in Oregon. Fortunately, there were only some broken ribs. Alien Ant Farm was once going through Spain when they hit a parked car. The driver was killed instantly, and singer Dryden Mitchell had a broken C2 vertebrae. Fortunately, he got the right treatment, and he escaped being paralyzed. He did have to wear one of those halo braces for 3 months, though. It was screwed right into his skull. That's how bad the break was. And Weezer has been unlucky a couple of times. In February 2002, Weezer's bus was rolling through Kentucky when one of the front tires had a blowout. It got scary, but nobody was hurt. Then fast forward to December 6, 2009. Weezer had just played a show in Toronto and was heading through upstate New York on their way to Boston when the bus hit a patch of ice on the New York State Thruway. The back end of the bus came forward, went into the median, and wiped out some reflective poles before skidding back across the highway, jumping a guardrail, and landing in a ditch. Singer Rivers Cuomo, who ended up with some broken ribs, had to be extricated from the bus with the jaws of life. 3 cracked ribs. His wife and baby daughter were also on the bus. Sarah, his wife, had 2 broken ribs and a fractured lower vertebrae. The baby, though, was fine, and so was the nanny. Everybody was quite lucky. Could have been a whole lot worse.